Hello everybody, it's time to look into the Worm Factory 360. Ooh, we have a worm trying to hang out on the top. It's actually a couple of worms. Last time we fed this bin was on April the 28th. We were going to put a cocoon up there and I just interrupted that. So it's been 20 days since I've last fed this bin, and the plan is to try to harvest the top 2 trays at the end of this month. So I'll go through and I'll try and see if there's any food left over. These castings are very fluffy. There's still a lot of bedding material in here. Just some paper on the bottom, cardboard. Lots of worms. Yeah, they seem to be just eating the cardboard, because it looks like avocado shell, a couple of worms on the inside there. They really do like hanging inside of these for some reason, and as they spend more and more time it becomes more and more brittle. I won't crush it right now. Keep all the paper on the bottom, that way it can get composted quicker, I think. We're still a couple of weeks away from the end of the month, so I will give them another feeding. I'll put it down the middle, just like the other tray. It's been in the fridge for a few days now, and it's a lot of the same things. Some tomato. I've got the cantaloupe rind in here, and some other green leafy. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's a pretty good feeding. I'll put this on the bottom. I'm not going to put any bedding in here today because I'd like all of this food to be gone in 2 weeks, and then it'll be easier to separate anything that's left over without a bunch of cardboard and paper from this week. So like always, this has already been frozen and it's thawed out now, and that makes it easier for the worms to eat it and convert it over to the castings. And then what I'm spreading on top is some coffee and eggshells, and the eggshells are used for grit, like everyone knows. But we will cover this up, and then I'm going to go through the bottom 2 trays and just show you the progress. This was the top tray before, and I had to move it down here because there was a lot of finished castings, and what I'm seeing is still a lot of worms in here, so there's still unfinished work down here. But the moisture is still pretty good. It is a bit drier here, but that's gonna just make it easier for me to harvest all of this. So when it comes time to counting all these worms, it's not going to be just as easy as taking the tray with all the food in it, because we can see that there are still worms in here. but they may go up, get food, come back down here. I'm not 100% sure. But we can still see there's paper and cardboard still left in here, so they're still going through all of this. Now on the bottom, I have not put any food on the bottom. I just had it full of shredded cardboard. But if you look here, we got a worm here, we got a worm here, 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 and then all of this black, another one there, is worm castings. So when this tray becomes the feeding tray, they're already going all through this, and the moisture, I have not put any moisture, it was all dry cardboard, and it's been down here for a couple of months now. So I saw this on another channel, Learn by Doing, and I tried it, and it's a great idea. It's a great way to prepare your next tray to be fed by having it on the bottom, and then all of your moisture can drip down in here. Worms will go into it, out of it, eating it, getting some compost, getting microbes, everything going in here, and then that'll just continue their life cycle a lot easier. On the very bottom is where any excess moisture would go in, but I don't usually keep my system really wet that it drains out, so I put some shredded paper down here. So I even have worms down here, even though I try to get them out of here. So I put paper in so that they have something to eat. But come counting day, I'm going to have to try all levels just to see how many they are. So I will reassemble this, and we will wait till the end of May to find out how many worms are present in my worm factory 360. Do you have a guess? How many do you say? Let me know in the comments. I just want to thank everyone for watching, and in a couple of weeks we'll do the count. Everyone have a good day, and bye for now.